Hello there guys and welcome back to 100% Chelsea for my review or roundup of the manager's press conference ahead of tonight's match against Southampton in the Premier League. Just getting straight into it. First of all, he was asked about Conte winning the PFA Player of the Year award, and then he said, he's really proud of Conte, he's really happy with it, and then he said, Conte works really hard to improve, and he still can improve, but he's obviously very happy that one of his players won the award. Next thing he was asked about was Gary Cahill's health situation, obviously after suffering from gallstones last week. And, he said Cahill did train this week, and but he also said he still has to speak to him and, make the decision whether he will start or not. That's not 100% guaranteed or sure yet. But he said he is able to play. Obviously, when you have to go to hospital, you have to stop training. It takes away some energy naturally. So he might be healthy enough to play, and he might be fit enough to play. Question is, can he play for the full 90 minutes just yet, or will he take another couple of days? So I don't know about that. But he also said he has to underline Nathan Aké's performance against Tottenham, which I think we all agree with, and said, Aké did really, really well against Tottenham. He also said everyone else is fit, no major issues really. Then, in particular, was asked about Thibaut Courtois. Obviously, as I said yesterday, Thibaut Courtois apparently played through pain against Tottenham. But he said, yeah, he's fit, he's fine to play, which is obviously great. Then another thing he was asked about was Cesc Fabregas spoke to media. I don't know what media outlet it was, and said, just ability-wise, the only player better than Eden Hazard is Messi. First of all, I'm not 100% sure I agree with that. I guess Cesc sees him more than we do. And Cesc said he could be a lot better if he was a bit more selfish sometimes. And Conte really wasn't happy with that. He really didn't agree with that because he said, first of all, Messi isn't selfish. That's like the first thing. Because the question was, can you reach Messi's level if he's being more selfish sometimes? He said, no, Messi isn't selfish. Conte doesn't like selfish players. He hopes no team that he'll ever work for will ever buy a selfish player for him because he doesn't like that, he doesn't want that, and he doesn't understand why people think selfish players are good players. Like, he doesn't agree with it. Then he was asked about Manolo Gabbiadini, obviously the Southampton striker, who Antonio Conte worked with at the Italian national team before obviously joining Chelsea. And he said, he's a really good player, a good guy as well, and he's probably got one of the best left feet in world football, which, I didn't know. But, Conte worked with him, so he must know. So, defenders, Conte, Matic if you play, look out for that left foot of Gabbiadini, please, because, we can't be having any silly goals conceded, please. Thank you. And then he was asked if he thinks that win over Tottenham gives us an advantage or will have any effect on the league season. And we said, obviously, it's a very important win. It's great to be in the final and to have another game to play after the league finishes. But he says he's not sure and he doesn't really think that this result will have any effect on the league. I disagree with him. I'm not sure if that's his honest answer or not. But yeah, I disagree with him because I think, and I hope it will have an impact because, we won. And then lastly, he was asked about how Eden Hazard and Diego Costa reacted to the news that they were going to be, benched for the game against Tottenham. And they said, they accepted it, but that they didn't start. But obviously every player wants to play. So naturally they weren't happy. But, that's normal. And yeah, that's really everything he talked about. So obviously, of course it's normal. Especially if you're a player like Eden Hazard and Diego Costa and are used to starting every game. Of course you're not going to be particularly happy for not starting. But the main thing is that they accepted it. And when they came on, they had an impact, especially Eden Hazard. And, it very much looks like they're going to start the game tonight. So coming to the lineup for tonight's game, I still don't really know. I think the only question in my mind is, will Cahill start or will Aké start? The other positions are pretty much, set as they usually are, I think. So obviously Thibaut Courtois in goal, David Luiz and Cesar Spilicueta as the other two centre backs. I'm gonna go with Nathan Aké. First of all, I want him to play. Second of all, just to be safe with Gary Cahill and not force any more health issues on him, and so he's completely fit for the Everton game on Sunday. In midfield, in a few home games, Cesc Fabregas has started, hasn't he? So I'm going to go with Cesc Fabregas. Matic just played more games recently. He's played on Saturday. So maybe just give Fabregas the game, give Matic a little rest you know, why not? So Fabregas next to Conte. The two wing-backs will definitely stay the same in Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses. And as I said yesterday, I think Eden Hazard and Diego Costa will come back into the team. There's obviously the question, will Willian start or will Pedro start? Because Willian got subbed off a lot earlier than Pedro did. So, you know, maybe he's a little bit less tired. I don't know. I think why not give Willian a chance? I mean, he scored 2 goals. Yes, they weren't from open play. They were both set pieces. But you still have to score, especially a free kick. So, you know, why not? I kind of think he deserves his chance, because if you score 2 goals in a game against Tottenham, you kind of deserve to play, in my opinion. So I'd go with Willian. But yeah, obviously coming to my score prediction, which I didn't give you yesterday, because first of all, I wanted to see if we have any major injury issues. And obviously, is Thibaut Courtois fit? Because that, in my opinion, changes a lot, as some of you might agree with, as we saw against Manchester United. So my score prediction for tonight, I keep saying it, we finally have to keep another clean sheet, because it's really pissing me off now. We have to keep a clean sheet. You know, it's been going on for way too long. So I'm going 2-0. I think Diego Costa will score again. Has been a while, but maybe being dropped against Tottenham has been sort of a kick up the arse for him. So I hope he scores. I think he could score. I think he will score, actually. And, you know, other goal might as well give it to Hazard, because maybe it was a kick up the arse for him as well, even though he already scored and assisted against Tottenham after he came on. But, you know, why not? Give it 2-0. Eden Hazard, Diego Costa to score. Keep another clean sheet, finally. But yeah, that's really it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm very much looking forward to the game tonight. I hope you are as well. Obviously, I will be doing my review straight after the game. There will be fan cams out, probably very late at night, because, you know, we have to record them, edit them, upload them, takes a while. But yeah, so watch out for that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me all of your thoughts on what Antonio Conte said in his press conference down in the comment section below. And yeah, again, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait for the game. Up to Chelsea. And I'll see you tonight.